Hello, my friends. How are we doing today? Welcome on in. Happy flippin' Friday. Oh my gosh, we're here. We've done it. We have survived yet another week. Y'all are doing great out there. Y'all are doing absolutely great. You survived a week. That's the best we can hope for. Now we just got to do it all again next week, and it's going to be fine. Hi. Rebecca, hello. Who we got in here? Blitzen, Ragamuffin, Rowan, SS Love, Shanae. I'm thinking that's Shanae. Act the Cat, Amish. We got Bryson. Oh my gosh, Victor, hi. Xandro, Blue Jay, what's going on? Julie, Eggs, how you doing? Oh my gosh. I saw Otzi in here. What's going on? Emmy, hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, happy Friday. I was trying to read names and now I'm just overwhelmed. Cass, what's going on? Hello, Lauren. Hi. Jolanda. Oh my gosh. Arcane Knight, what's up? Astro Blossoms. Hi. Samantha, hello. Oh my gosh. Oh, the Fortnite God is here. We have been blessed on this day. The Fortnite God is here, my friends. How is this even possible? The one and only Fortnite God, the legend. Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. Welcome. A member already? Oh my gosh. Bailey, thank you so much for becoming a member. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Destiny, what's going on? Steam, what's up? Hello. Flipping Fridays. I know, it's the best day of the week. Kayla, hi. Like the stream. I know we are at 700 people in here and we're not even at 400 likes yet. Come on, we can get there. I believe it. We're at 300 right now. We can do it. I believe. How are you? I'm doing good today. I'm doing good. I woke up early. I got a workout in. I took the doggies for a walk before the rain started, and no complaints over here. So it's all good. The hardcore video came out yesterday, and I'll be honest, 24 hours since it's went live, which is actually right now. I want to see what it's at. So usually in 24 hours my videos get about 150 to 180,000 views, like 100 to 180, somewhere in there, depending on the series. And this one is at 215,000 right now. It is doing so much better than I thought it would, so I really do appreciate it. I was like very nervous. We had a little bit of a confusion on Wednesday. I got the edit back a little later than I typically do for my editor, and then we had to do like revision notes and things like that. So I was from like 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. ish on Wednesday. I was trying to get the video. The first draft of the video is at almost 50 minutes, and then we cut it down to like 45, and then I was still just like, no, there's some stuff in there that needs to be removed. And then we got it down to the 44:01, and I was just like, I'm out of time. Like I wish I wanted to cut it down more and get it into the 30s, but I'm kind of glad I didn't. A lot of people seem to really love it, so I'm loving where it's at. Let me turn this music down. It's a little too bumping on you. Not that, Celeste music is bumping, or it could be your own vibe, whatever you want. But I'm kind of glad that I left it in there. It's an experiment, and then I was also really worried about it, so it seems like everybody really liked it, so that's absolutely awesome. But yeah, the the first version was like 50 minutes, and when I was setting up the roads, being like, oh, let's take it over here, we cut like 3 minutes off of that section alone, of where I was like, oh, let's do a road down here, let's do it this way, blah blah blah. So it was like funny looking back on that. But yeah, I really wanted to try and show the entire process, and I think we got it in there, which is cool. It was straight 44 minutes of building. That's all it was. It was 44 minutes of building. Otzi, thank you so much for becoming a tier 2 member, my dude. I really appreciate that. And Elise, thank you so much for becoming a supporter. I really appreciate that. Not using streams to procrastinate boring paperwork. Hey, you know what? If I can sort my Shulker boxes, you can do your paperwork. Neither of us want to do it, but sometimes it's gotta get done. Blocky, hold the fort while I eat dinner. Hey, Eggs, you enjoy. Sierra, thank you so much for the 3 months. Well, Blocky's eating lunch. Oh my gosh, chaos. It's all gonna be chaos. You inspired me to play Minecraft again. Hey, very cool. Hope you enjoy it. Right, let's boot up the hardcore world and see what's going on. I'm gonna get the plushie for my birthday. Emily, Yay! That's so awesome. I appreciate y'all. Everybody, what are the plushies at right now? What are we at? I haven't looked. If you want to get your own Goblin fWhip, this little guy on my shoulder, right? Well, he's back there. We're at 183 per night. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. We got a Joey in there. I really appreciate everybody who's been ordering those. I haven't done merch in a long time, so I'm really happy with how that's been turning out. It's been very cool to see. But we have hardcore things to do today. Whoa, I was outside. I thought I was inside. Huh. Now I'm inside. It froze again. It looks like it's a little behind, but it should be okay. Yeah, it's working fine. It's okay. I'm not getting arrows on my side, but be sure to leave a like if you have not already, my friends. We're almost at 850 people, and we're not even at 500 likes yet, so please be sure to help me out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glad to know it's not my internet. Stream's a little buffery today. Stream is laggy. Oh, no. Is it bad? I'm not seeing any lag on my side. Let me pull it up. Let me pull up the actual feed instead of just my own personal. Let me see where it's at. I have to search for fWhip. It seems to be fine on my side. So if you are getting lag on yours, oh, there's me doot-to-dooting. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing any lag. If you're getting lag on your side, refresh, my friends. Refresh, refresh, refresh. Is it a subway ad? Nobody knows. Yeah, it might just be YouTube being weird today. A little weird YouTubes as it do. So plans today. I would like to skip the song, but I want to organize these shulkers for one because I can't put it off any longer. It is becoming actually like anxiety inducing to find blocks to build with, and then this just keeps growing and getting worse. So step one, we're gonna do that, and then step two today. Last episode, yesterday, I planted the new field right down here, which I love. I think is very, very nice. And it made me realize that I want to come back and work in this area some more. I really like this spot. So eventually I want to have like a water mill on one of these sides, like kind of picking up this flowing water. I think it might be better on this side. So we got that. That's one of the goals. We might do that today. We might not. I don't know. Because first what I wanted to do is come down here. This was the original sugarcane patch that I used before we had the auto farm. So way throwback to earlier on. This little valley thing for the river to get through. I dug it out before I had Silk Touch in this world, so I didn't decorate it at all. It's really, really bland. Like it's really, really gross. So I thought we could come through today and clean this up and just make it look a lot nicer in here. So that's kind of my goal. Today's goal is going to be cleaning this up, and we might do like a stream coming down from the mountain. Like, holy cow, Mallow, thank you so very much for the 10 gift memberships. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. Hope you're doing well today. Good to see you, and welcome back in. I think like we have this kind of like natural divot in here where the ground comes back. So if we run a stream down through here, we could kind of inch it in there and down into this place. So that's kind of a goal I have. This is a project that I've wanted to do for a while, and I just remembered that I wanted to do it. I have this Discord channel that I have now where I am now, anytime I come across a project that I'm like, I should do this, I'm putting like a little note in there. I have my own private Discord that I just like doot. Like I just like write notes out there if I need it. And so one is now hardcore stream build ideas, stuff that wouldn't really make it into a video, but would be something that I want to add to the world just to make it better. It's one of those build projects that like I just want to do because that would be nice, but it's hard to make like interesting video content out of it because it's such like small scale. So that's one of them. So we're gonna work on this today. A stream. Yeah, we're building a stream on stream today. On Wednesday, we put roofs on roofs. Today, we're building streams on stream. But I did want to, before we get into Shulker box organizing, because I always like doing this after we finish a project, is just touring around it a little bit. So if you saw the video yesterday, if you didn't, go watch it. It's really cool. Or go watch it after the stream. That's fine too. And be sure to like the stream. That'd be really cool too. Thank you so very much. We're almost at 1,000 viewers. We're almost at 600 likes. It's really cool. Yeah, so this is This is the build from yesterday. It's pretty cool. We got to come back through here on future streams, and I want to do like a tree right in here or something, or maybe a little gardeny something like that, and then do like a little tiny wagon selling goods in front of it. Over here, we're probably gonna do a little like greenery patch or something. There's gonna be a road coming back along this way. I think we're gonna have another building jutting out right in here. It might be another watermill, like something to use this. Hi, pig. The road also needs to come back around here to link into this section so that we can have that just like a little loop around. This I never finished. I ran out of time because, you know, I did a few things. So I want to finish that stone face. I just didn't like that curve I put in, so I was like, I'm not going to focus on it for now. I kind of want to bring it down more like out and back in. I'm kind of enjoying, like, instead of doing like a drop off cliff, I'm liking doing these where it's like a curve and it comes back, similar to how we did the monolith rock. There's like a lot more dimension into it instead of just like a curve coming down. fWhip trying not to brag about his beacon lights. I didn't mention them once, thank you. You mentioned them. This needs to be decorated for a little market stall in there. We need to build something over here. I thought like a cart or a little like workstation. I'm trying to go with more workstations than carts because I have carts everywhere. Speaking of which, we might have a cart in here because it's open. That comes down this way to over here. The plan is, I originally wanted to make like, on that side we did the ramp to get all the way down. Over here, I thought we could do a ramp, so I might bring a ramp down along the edge of the river there and like redirect the river over a bit. Or I was thinking we could do a crane. Like here on the corner, we have a crane that like lifts up and puts things down. So we actually have a wagon repair shop up by the grocery store in the top. But we got these little walkways to get down, which I love, which are pretty cool. This needs some barrels and just things on it. So it'll be pretty good.
I'll be wedding dress shopping during MCC, so I want to say good luck.
Congratulations if it's for you or whoever you're going. I guess if you're there, that's pretty important moment for somebody, so congratulations for whoever it is. If it's you, extra congratulations. But Chroma Hoster, thank you so very much for the dono, and I appreciate that. Yes, MCC tomorrow, but I hope you have so much fun tomorrow. With whoever is doing the shopping, I hope y'all are gonna have an absolutely fantastic time. That's so exciting. Tomorrow, MCC. Oh my gosh. Yes, MCC tomorrow. Starts an hour and a half from now, tomorrow. Crane. Yeah, I think a crane there would be kind of a cool little like whoop, whoop, whoop. No, that was a bad joke. That's a bad joke. I didn't even include that in the video. I just put it there and I was like, no, this is a terrible joke. Also, the amount of people that were giving me a hard time for the 2 stones with 1 bird joke. I'm just saying, it was like one of those where like, here's the joke. Whoosh. I was just like, yep, that's... I thought the joke was great. I was like, I'm flying around with wings, so like I'm a bird. I'm going down, and then if you explain the joke, it makes it even worse. So, you know, let's do it. I was like, but then I'm going down to trade emeralds to stonemasons to buy a bunch of rocks. So, like, you know, the 1 bird is getting a bunch of rocks. I was like, this is the stupidest idea ever, but it's so funny. Yeah, up here we have this oak tree, which I love. I'm really happy with how this one turned out. I tried to make it look like there's like a separation between this lower leafy branch and the top ones, which I thought was cool. And then I tried making it really bushy. I'm trying to go a little bit more inspired by how Gem builds trees. The way she puts like the leaves on the trees, I absolutely love. So I'm trying to take some tips off of that because they're so bushy and like full. So I'm trying to do that where I feel like mine tend to be like this section here. It tends to be a little flatter. So I almost want to like add in a little like right to there. I think would be good. Some extra bush distraction moment. Nah. We're just doing a tour around. So we've got this in here, the storage room that we did. That was absolutely amazing. I really love it. It's got almost everything moved into it. That actually has a staircase that comes up here to this section, and that drops us out to the little stables. That turned out pretty cool. We got some horsies in here. They're chilling. This guy actually has stayed. The lead didn't break, so that's cool. Up in this spot, I want to build, you guessed it, probably a wagon that would just be here waiting to be loaded up with goods to move out, or like waiting to move in because there's already so many in here. We built this on stream, so we don't really need to tour around that. We decorated the heck out of that thing a little while ago. When are you going to finish the terraforming under the city gate? You know, that is a great question. I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is this build's really cool. This building over here is meant to be like a little blacksmith or something. We'll decorate it out later. I just want to do like a big forge, and then there's that, which there's actually no way to get to right now, but that's fine. But it's got flowers. Can't hold it off for forever. Watch me. Chroma Holster, thank you so much for the gift membership. I really do appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you. We've been kind of talking about the plan already. The plan today is, one, organize shulkers because I need to.
I take like 2x the time to watch the videos cause I'm just analyzing everything. Love your vids, BTW.
Exifity? I don't know if I said that wrong. If it's a bad word to say, I'd apologize. But thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate it. I tried. Thank you for the dono. And Game Pro Gamer, thanks so much for the dono, my dude. I really appreciate that. Oh, there's the gift sub from Chroma. Okay, I was like, there's another one? No, it just comes in late. You have 4,500 days in your hardcore? Nice, dude. Nice, dude. We're working towards it. New road. Yeah, we also built a road. This is going to be flatter throughout here, so we can fill it with like a bunch of buildings. So this whole section down there is going to get covered. Yeah, so maybe we start with the shulkers and we just chill and talk. That's the way. That's the vibe today. What shaders do you use? All of the shaders I use are these guys. Complementary Reimagine 2.0.3 is the one I use the most. Other times I'll use complementary shaders, and these are all the ones I've installed. You can pause the stream and look at them if you want to. BSL is pretty cool. Honestly, if you want to use just shaders for gameplay, BSL is the best. Like, out of box, BSL is the best shader for gameplay. If you're trying to do screenshots, I think Complementary Reimagined is my favorite. It's the one I use all the time. You should make catacombs down there. We could do... A lot of people want to see sewers, so maybe we'll have to do some sewers somewhere. Hi, Jelly. Not trying to compare the two series, but the parallel of building fWhip, big city on the water, farmland outside of it, and of course small flower village with colorful roofs. Hardcore better though. It's almost like the seed of this world is building with fWhip. It's like, if like the episode 1, if you watch the very beginning, the seed of this world might be building with fWhip as like one word. No, spaces, building space with space fWhip, all lowercase. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. No, building with fWhip is... That's the way I play Minecraft. That is, building with fWhip to me is my favorite way of playing Minecraft. It's even down to the point of that's what I designed Empires around. I designed the Empires SMP series around literally just getting into a world and building a world. That's the entire idea behind Empires. And we can take all these and just drop them. Oh, I don't have inventory space. So yeah, no, I mean, my goal of this series was to wait. We can put a where's this can have some acacia leaves, right? Yes, we have so many acacia leaves, but unfortunately, I need so many azalea leaves. I'm trying to pump up the azalea leaf count here soon. So we're gonna have to start working towards getting a ton of azalea leaves in the near future, which means that once we can like rack up like 10 shulker boxes of azalea leaves, it's gonna be tree time. So I might start gathering some of those on stream just so we can start doing it. MCC is an hour and a half from now tomorrow. Probably 1 hour from now tomorrow is when I'm gonna start my stream. I'm trying to get if there's any like dirt ground coverage blocks I need to take down, and we can just get those out of here, but it doesn't look like it. I think I got them all. Yeah. Hendrik, thank you so much for the donut. I appreciate it. Thank you. Moss can stay up here. I should really go put it back in the moss farm. This is just kind of like a mess of an inventory now. I'm kind of putting whatever's in there. Did I miss much? No, we're just kind of getting started today. Doing some shulker box organizing, then we'll get into building. You plan to build a mob switch? Never. I have a few rules that I set for myself because me as a person, I know if there's no longer a challenge, I don't want to do it to like a fault. Like it's at the point where if like even in some games, if I know what I need to do to beat the game and I just have to go through the steps of beating the game, I stop playing the game. So like how that translates to Minecraft for me is like, if in hardcore, I play hardcore Minecraft because I like the danger. I like the aspect of I have to stay focused and it's all can be gone. Like it keeps a challenge no matter how far you get into a hardcore world. Like there's always the challenge of you got to stay on top of it. If I get rid of any risk of death in a world and like losing it for me in hardcore, I'm gonna get bored. It'll just turn into the same thing for building with fWhip where I got bored. I didn't want to do it anymore. The projects got boring. They got too samey. I just felt like I was doing the same thing constantly. So anything I can do to avoid that and keep me going is what I'm gonna do. And what I've realized for that is I need to keep the grind in my world. I absolutely have to. Oh, I forgot sand. I absolutely have to have some form of grind in a world because I'm playing survival. I'm not playing creative. So keeping the grind in the world is a big way for me to stay motivated. So like that's why I say no tree farms, no cobble gens.
And hardcore. Nice job.
If there's a way to get a block decently in survival that doesn't require like absolutely absurd things to do or just isn't insanely time consuming. Like if the only thing I have to worry about is just like sitting at a like underground mining a shulker box of cobblestone, which I can get a shulker box in probably what, like 20 minutes, maybe, if not even less. Like it's really not that bad to get resources in this game. So the more ways I can spend like living in the world and doing the world instead of walking from farm to pick up material to walk to another farm to pick up more materials, the more inspired I stay. And it also gives me time to like think about new build ideas instead of struggling and building and being like, I need a break, and then being like, there's nothing else to do. Aaron, thanks so much for the donor. I really appreciate it. Love all your series you have so far in Empires and Hardcore and Skyblock. Nice job. Hey, thank you very much. I actually almost done with the next Skyblock video, so it'll be out sometime next week. But yeah, once you get a beacon set up, there was warp stuff in there. Once you have a beacon set up and you start going to mine and get everything going, like after the beacon is set up, which usually like for me, I have a mining beacon until I mine out the entire chunk all the way up as far as I want to go. Like I'm set. Like I can get a shulker's full really fast. Efficiency, if you're instant mining, you can fill up so much stuff so fast. Let's put, I need a place for prismarine. It's all kind of in here. I know it's gonna be weird being in here with the concrete and brown blocks and whatnot, but let's just yeah, we'll do this. It'll be fine. Nobody's gonna know. You ever join Hermitcraft? I already did. I already did it once. Happy to be back where I'm at. Dan, thank you so much for becoming a supporter, my dude. I really appreciate that. Also, Aaron, thank you so much for becoming a supporter. Why are these not showing up? Glenn, thank you so much for the 1 month. Love your videos. I'm going to watch you compete in MCC. I'm rooting for you. Hey, I appreciate it. Our team should be pretty fun tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it.
Pleased to meet you.
Now they're popping up. Sorry, I was so delayed. Why do you build diagonal builds? They look so much worse than the regular builds. No, they don't. That is a false statement right there. Big false statement.
Hey, for real.
Watching your videos and streams puts me in a better mood when I have a bad day and days I don't have energy to do anything.
Hey, Mallow, thank you so much. I'm happy to be here to be a little bit of a source of enjoyment for your good way to ignore everything else going on. Thank you so very much for the dono. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I know you've talked about you got some struggles going on right now, so I hope you can get through them all. English only in the chat, please, my friends. Alright, this obsidian needs to go up into the obsidian boxes. Finally catching you live. Hope you're doing great. I am, thank you. Obsidian! Yes, this is all shulkers of netherrack. Yes, these are all shulkers of obsidian. That was the last time we cleared out the shulkers. It's fine. It's okay. Nobody's gonna care. Yeah, people are gonna care. Actually, a lot of people are gonna care. These axolotls have been here for a few thousand days, and I do feel bad for them. But I also don't know where to put them. Actually, let's take that. We'll deal with that glass in a second. Why did I grab all the blackstone? I shouldn't have done that. That's okay. In water, that's a good suggestion. You might be onto something there. That probably putting the axolotls in water, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Okay, let's grab some stone boxes, because, like, this needs to go down. Oh, there's doors in here. Okay, we'll empty as much of that as I can. We'll take these. This needs to go down. This needs to go down. We do one more on this. Yeah, we'll do that one. Okay. First stop, sand over here, because I need to. Just join. What have I missed? We're organizing shulkers. We did a little tour through here. If you want to rewind and check it out, you're more than welcome to. That was at the start of stream.
Hey, fWhip. You've inspired me so much to keep playing Minecraft and even start my own YouTube channel. _fWhip hard : _fWhipavoo. Wish me luck.
Woo. Woo. Rowan, I hope you have so much fun with it, my dude. I hope you have so much fun. That's absolutely awesome. Good luck. Good luck. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the dono. Okay. Blackstone in here. Oh, those blocks of coal. Polished blackstone, deep slate bricks. Back in her. Back in her. Back in her. And a saint. Polished and a saint. Sewers was axolotls as the alligators.
I have an exam tomorrow.
There are some
morning.
ferocious alligators.
Yes, unfortunately on a Saturday. Thanks
Ouch.
for having a place where I can just
Ouch.
relax after a last day of studying.
Ouch,
Heart,
ouch, ouch.
heart.
Hey, you got it. You got it. You've been studying, you've been working towards it. You got it. It's just time to do the dang thing. We have so much stone in this world. We have so much stone in this world. That's my song about how much stone we have in this world. Nope, we don't need that. Oh, there's clay in there. I need to take the clay back. We're gonna do all this. Did y'all like my song? I thought it was pretty beautiful. And there's gravel too. Ah! Those are bricks. That's granite. Great song, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I tried. Debut album, it would be out never. Desert axolotl oasis. Ooh, that'd be a vibe. Be a vibe. I do want to build on the desert. I'm trying, y'all. I am trying so hard to not pick up a new build project in this world. You have no idea. Oh, there's 3 missing. I'm filling that in. We almost have 16 double chests full of stone. Should I build a mountain? No, we said no new project. I don't care about these. Oh, I have a andesite on me. Wow, we're running out of cobble. Look at that. We only have 4 double chests. Those are rookie numbers. Or you could do a new project because they're fun. Exactly. Except I'm really trying to finish the projects I have. I mean, not all of them. Like, don't be silly. That'd be ugh. Finishing every project I have before I start a new one. No, I don't have that type of self-control. That is not me as a human being in the slightest. So that's not going to happen. But we could at least like get like 80% done with some of them. Cool. That's everything in here. We got to do some of those. Need to go over there. Yeah, that should be good. Everything else can go back to the main storage. Do you see an end of this series? I hope not. This series is going to go on my channel until either hardcore Minecraft is super out of trend or I die. And even if I do die, I'm probably going to bring back a season 4. I really like, I love solo Minecraft survival. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love working with all my friends on Empires. That's absolutely amazing. All the SMP series are so good. They're so fun. But there is something about a single player Minecraft world that you just can't beat. It is just too good. So I will always, in some way, shape, or form, have a single player Minecraft world. And my goal is that it stays in this world. Like, I would love that. That would be fantastic. But, you know, sometimes creepers happen. All of this coal, I believe, sits in here. Is this cyan terracotta? It is, so we can throw that back into her. Oh, that's a crafting table. Right, okay, we can start putting empties up here then. With my potatoes and saddles and 2 sugar. If you're still alive in this hardcore world in a year, what do you see yourself building? In a year, that's a torch. My goal for the year, like if we can, like if I don't think this is possible, but within the year, 100% this tree will be fixed. That is something that I need to do within the year. Otherwise I will never do it. So, and I really want to get it done. So, and then after that, my hope within the year is that this city section is connected to that city section. But I think what I'm going to do is next city expansion, we're going to work on this area because it's really bad and it already has the road through it. So that'd be cool. And then we'll work up here, expand this city section. And then I want to do like a big, like, shrine almost. I think shrine would be the right word to the tree. Like the kind of how we have the big shrine over in the, we have like the chapel type thing over in the flower village. I want to build like a bigger, grander one that actually is like here of the place where like the people meet to worship the tree. I like the gap between the spruce trees. That, the little road, or are you talking about those ones? I'm assuming those ones. So we're going to have some big old thing here. I'm trying to not make it cathedral looking, but I keep coming back to that same structure design that I built for the Ice Palace back in Building with fWhip. If anybody remembers the Ice Elves, the project that I started and never went back to. I'm kind of thinking about doing something like that, so we'll see. Very Elden Ring, a little bit. I'm inspired by the scale that Elden Ring works at. Like the scale that you have in an Elden Ring world is so cool. And now that we have the extra height in Minecraft, that's a thing. I also want to, which I think is going to be a near project because I'm inspired to do it. I'm inspired to do some terraforming. I want to elongate this mountain and make it more fantastical. Like I want this to like come up here and almost like hook back a touch and then like almost like a shark fin up here. And then this guy is going to come up a little bit more. We're going to texture it. We're going to remove all these spruce trees and do custom ones. This is probably going to turn into like another peak. And then we'll add some like, we'll add like a real way for that river to come all the way down instead of just popping out of nowhere. And just kind of overall like completely overhauling the top. The only thing I'm worried about is I will need a powdered snow farm, because I do love that white, like that different white that you get off the powdered snow versus the regular snow. I think we can use that to make like some almost things that would look like it'd be like a ski channel, kind of like the section of like where the snow, you can see the start of the erosion where you're looking at a real mountain, like in real life. That's kind of what I want the powdered snow to be doing. The 3 peaks. Yeah, I'm thinking the 3 peaks. Up there, eventually, I want to turn that into another peak. I've thought about doing a palace, but I'm thinking almost instead of a palace, we do like a grand peak on top of it, and we do like a Dovahkiin style thing, like Skyrim has the Throat of the World, isn't it called? Is that the right name? I don't know. I haven't played the game in years. Where they have like that little, like that shrine to all the dragons and Dovahkiin's up on the really tall world. So I kind of want to do something like that here. And so we have like a little build on top of the mountain. But I worry if I build on top of the mountain, it's going to ruin the scale of the mountain. But we do 3 peaks here. We have 1 peak there. Then we have that guy over there. Like, that'd be really cool. And then we also have the peaks over on that side. I love this part of this world. I'm so happy I found this seed, because we can do all that stuff. But I'll tell you what. Right now, what I got to do is I got to go pee. I'll be right back. BRB, my friends. I'll be back in a sec. Hook you up with a bop. Where's it? No, those are not bops. These are not. Yep, there we go. Okay, I'll be back. Was the chair nice? Was the chair nice, everybody? What I really want to do is, if anybody's watching Mandalorian, this is not a spoiler, it's just a cute little Grogu moment. In episode 1, when he's in the chair and he's doing the little force, he's just like you know when he's just like spinning? He's just in the chair and he's just like, I really want to take that and just put it in the chair and somehow make it for when the entire time I'm gone, just like whoosh. Because I think I have to move it all the way back here. But like, just have him sitting here like this and just. Oh no, he fell over. I just don't know how I could get it spinning the entire time. I keep like instinctually coming and grabbing my blanket, and I'm like, no, it's kind of hot today. But now I'm just like, no, blanket. Lap blanket. It's gotta get the cozy vibes. Chair didn't answer anyone's questions. How rude. I know. We had 300 people leave because Chair said rude things. But my friends, if you haven't already, help me out and get some more viewers in here by leaving a like on the stream. We're almost at 1,000. We're almost there. Also, Julia, thank you so much for the dono. I did see that one. I did see it. I just forgot to say thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blanket for life. Blanket is life. I think Sid's downstairs reading under a heated blanket right now. So, you know, blanket life. I forgot the stern. That's a lot of iron.
Hey, for real. Hi. I love your vids and you make me laugh when you're sassy. This is gonna be my last super chat for a while as I'm buying a house and need to save money. I just wanted to share some last love to you. Heart.
Hey, congratulations on taking that step. That is fun. That is absolutely awesome. Good luck on that, and I hope you're able to find something that in budget that you like. From somebody who did that 2 years ago. Yeah. May is going to be two years since we've been in our house, so you know it's been great over here. I really appreciate that, Brooke. Thank you so much for the dono, and good luck on all that. Good luck. So exciting. You have a chest full of prismarine and is filling a chest. We don't talk about what's in the chest. We just put them in chest. We don't talk about what's in the shulkers. We just empty the shulkers and put them somewhere else, okay? That is organization. Like this should have went down. It did not, but that's okay. That's already empty. This is now also empty. This should have went down. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I don't have a problem. This is absolutely, totally, 100% fine. That needs to go down, and that is the clay. We fly all the way over again. I'm gonna have another like 3 pieces of clay somewhere. Call Pearl the cleaning lady. Yeah. Speaking of cleaning ladies, we have house cleaners coming today and 2 hours from now, so I do have a hard stream cutoff, so we actually have to get this done before then. Single blocks of prismarine in 10 different chests. Looking at you, mythical sausage. Colin sausage, out. It's true though, if I ever need an oddity, like something that like I normally wouldn't have, I just go raid sausages storage and I usually can find it. And by usually, I mean almost every single time. We have no tough. I did put frog lights back there. I was like, what is that? Oh, wow. Wow! How'd you look at that? Storage is the main reason I play modded, because I can make storage systems. Yeah. I know it's not like the... No, that's wrong. I know it's not like the most usable system, but I love the simplicity. I love how simple Minecraft is. When you get into modded, things get so much. And that's not... we never saw these. They don't exist. Like, modded Minecraft is fun, but I get overwhelmed after a while with how many blocks there are and how much stuff is going on. And it's just... Like, even going back to X Life when we had all of those, like, backpacks, so you could pretty much bring everything with you. I found myself spending so much time just sorting between my backpacks, trying to find the block. And I would always have like 20 stacks of some block that I used once. And I was like, I'll get more of this just in case I want it. I never used it again. It sat there forever. Yeah, I'm excited to get into some modded stuff again soon. We're just gonna leave all of the coral and the pickles and the nautilus. No, I'll take the nautilus shells out, but the coral can have in here. Thoughts on Hytale? You know what? I'll believe it when I see it. No hate or shame on Hytale, but like, I was hyped for that game for a long time, and it's been a long time since then. Me being hyped and the game being released is hey, 13 shells, nice. We can get a new one. It's been a few years between me being super hyped for Hytale and now. I think it's gonna be a cool game. Like if it lives up to everything they want it to, like I think it's gonna be a cool game, but it has to release first. Are the makeshift plush sales? We have enough sales already for it to ship, which is absolutely amazing. So that would be absolutely awesome. So everybody who has ordered a makeshift plush, you are going to be guaranteed to get one, which I think is very sweet. So I'm very excited about that. It's been good. We still got 4 weeks left on the campaign, which is very, very cool. So we'll see what happens. I try not to set super high expectations for merch, just because I don't want to be disappointed in it, especially. But this one's cool because a lot of it is not super on me. It's more on Makeshift doing it. It's like they came up with the design and pitched it and all that stuff, so that's great. Makes it a lot easier on the creator. Put those in there. Left the door open. Didn't. Which door? A lot of iron. Why do I have so much iron in here? We're almost done though, chat. That's a lot of iron trapdoors. Oh no. Also those. That. Put the quartz in here. Oh no. Why did I make so many iron trapdoors? I thought I would use so many. I didn't use many at all. I don't have a frog light storage in here. Oh, all this coral can go into the other coral box. We could condense that down, which would be good. Let's take all this iron out, and we're gonna put a little overflow iron back. Nope, that's all snow. You saw nothing. I thought I saw iron rods in somewhere. Okay, all that coral, we can take all of the coral from here. Make sure it doesn't kill people. And we can put this shulker back in. Caught in 4K? I don't know what you're talking about. I do love when people are like, what's the seed? What's the seed? And I just tell them the word for it. They're like, seeds can't be words. I'm like, but they can. Organizing storage. We're trying, attempting, possibly, maybe. Who knows what'll happen. The goal is to have these shulkers. It's all lowercase, and the spaces is between each word. Yeah. 1 TNT. Good thing I kept that. Could explode something one day. We'll put it here with the 1 bamboo. Oh no, there's another bamboo over here, so we gotta do that. No, the potatoes go in here. How could I forget the potatoes go up there? Of course the potatoes go there. What am I thinking? That's silly. Absolutely silly of me to think the potatoes don't go up there. Of course they go up there. Psh. What was I thinking?
Keep it real.
Marcia, thank you so much for the dono. Also, Wicked Stacy, thank you so much for the dono a few minutes ago. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, everybody. Empty. Lots of scary trapdoors. TNT is in the other barrel. It is in the other barrel. It should have went with the bamboo. You're right. Ah, how could I forget that? And iron trapdoors can all go in there. I mostly just don't tell people the seed number specifically anymore because I think it's funny how many people are like, the seed can't be words. Try it. Type it in. See what happens. I really just live on YouTube to troll. At this point in my YouTube career, I'm just like, yep, I'm here to troll. I'm here just to, anybody who is not willing to put any amount of thought into a response, I'm just trolling. I would just troll in response until you take the time to actually think about something. I'm not using Fulbright, no. You're a goblin, not a troll. Exactly. I don't really have a designated quartz area quite yet, so trying to think where we could put all this. Maybe just in here, honestly. That'd be fine. Trolling is some of the best parts. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do try my best. If your ender chest isn't even full of shulkers, are you even optimizing your storage? Actually, speaking of which, we really do need to sort some of these. Like that needs to be sorted. I kind of forgot about these. This needs to be sorted. That needs to be sorted. That needs to be sorted. That needs to be sorted. The rest are actually all the ones I carry around with me. A lot of these are just wood shulkers. Is Empire's going to update 1.20? No, probably not. I'm assuming Empire's will be over before 120 releases. I don't know the date on 120 yet, but something tells me. It's... If I had to guess on what Mojang has done in the past, 120 is not going to be out until, like, June, July. Like, May, June, July. And with our current plans on Empires, we're not planning to go that long. Because Empire Season 2 is already a lot longer than Season 1 was. Because we had the Hermitcraft collab, so we extended it out so we could do more of our own thing at the end. That's not jungle. And it's been fun, it's been great, but I think people are starting to get a little ready to move on to the next thing. Eh. Write that down, Redditors. Write it down, write it down, write it down. Oh my god, he said something. We can go talk about it on the Reddit and psychoanalyze every single word he said. Oh my god. And then we can completely mold it and take it out of context. Okay. Chat rooms go nuts over Empire Season 3. Yeah. Yeah, they do. We're almost done. We just gotta do this one, and then we gotta do that. Oh, there's copper in here. There's always more copper in the shulkers. And pistons. And skulk. Skulk. Wow. Thank you for sitting with me while I organize all this stuff. I promise we're gonna build something today.
Pleased to meet you.
Just really needed to happen. That's carpet. Is that all the wood? That's empty, empty, empty. Stone. Mushroom stem. Where do I want to put mushroom stem? Probably back just in the house for now. I think that's okay. Yeah. Head it out. Okay, how many shulkers I've opened? 60,000. We probably hit 60,000 today. I've opened more shulkers than I've traded with villagers. That's sad. There's my very organized. See all the mushrooms in there. Make a mob switch. All right, what? I need a serious answer here. What big YouTuber made a mob switch recently? Who did it? Tell me now. Who did it? Who is causing all these comments? I need to know. Because holy cow. In the last 48 hours, I went from getting 0 comments about making a mob switch to now I'm getting all these comments about you should make a mob switch. I'm not making a mob switch. If you make a mob switch, why are you even playing hardcore? Literally at that point, just turn on cheats and turn it to peaceful. Technically, that's actually harder. It is actually more difficult in your Minecraft world to enable cheats and turn it to peaceful. So if they want to be true hardcore players, that's what they would do. Just saying. No, Sandcar, bro, you're not the only one. My video yesterday was flooded. The second I had that creeper explode on me, people were like, turn on a mob switch, get a mob switch, do it, you need a mob switch. And it was everywhere. I'm like, I don't want one. What's a mob switch? If you put enough mobs inside of your spawn chunks in your world, you can take up the entire hostile mob cap, meaning that no more hostile mobs can spawn anywhere. The easiest way to do it, if you want to do it, is you just breed a bunch of villagers, and then so you breed 128 villagers and you turn them all into zombie villagers. So you have a zombie come in and eat them all, turn them all into zombie villagers. And then because they were technically a villager to begin with, they won't despawn because the game doesn't want to be mean to you like that. But then also because they're a hostile mob that's not name tagged, they take up the mob cap. So you can put 128 in there in your spawn chunks, meaning it's always loaded. Then everywhere else in your world, because only 128 mobs can exist in a Minecraft world, they're all right there. So no mobs exist anywhere else. 70? Oh, 70 is enough? Okay, even easier. Even easier. Mob switches literally disable mob spawning anywhere else in your world. And the reason, if you want to make your hardcore world, like the reason why I'm saying is if you turn it to peaceful, it's harder, is because it would despawn any hostile mob that you have name tagged in your world. So then you're actually going to have to like redo things. Like you're going to have negatives, and then also like your villagers, if you cure zombie villager, actually they won't exist. You can't even do that anymore. Like creepers won't spawn, so that's even harder to get. No, that's andesite. Like, without creeper spawning, you can't get gunpowder to fly around, blah, 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 blah. So like peaceful mode is hard, makes your game more challenging than just building a mob switch. ENX4's mob switch is even easier. You can AFK to get it filled up. Yeah, exactly. Like they're so ridiculously easy to set up, but they absolutely ruin a Minecraft game. Like if you're trying to like play Minecraft for like the challenge, and like a hardcore world should be about the challenge of you surviving the challenge. If your entire hardcore series is based around you just, oh, I built a mob switch, now I don't have to deal with hostile mobs, Why? Why? What's the point? Please don't ask me to say things in other languages. Also, please, English only in the chat. Also, the Steed, thank you so much for becoming a tier 2 member, my dude. And of course, boys, thanks so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, mob switches, I would say are like, to me, a mob switch is at the same level of cheating as using any form of duping. That, if not worse. Like, duping can still go wrong. Yeah, it's softcore at that point, exactly. Which, honestly, it's not, because softcore would be easier. If you play on... Or, softcore would be harder. You can't name tag the mob. They won't count. Yeah. You just... Zombie villagers. That's all you need. Yeah, and then, like, you can get a warden disabler by putting enough wardens in a place that they stay spawned in. Because there's only a certain number of wardens you can have on world. So then if you do that, then you can literally just go raid the hardest to do thing in the game that's supposed to be terrifying. You just walk around an ancient city, and technically they're the safest place in the entire game. Because if you didn't know, in an ancient city, other mobs cannot spawn. It's like you're in a guardian temple. The only mobs that can spawn in a guardian temple are guardians. If you're inside the perimeter of a guardian temple, other hostile mobs cannot spawn. So you can drain the entire thing, leave it dark. You will get no zombies. You'll get nothing. It's perfectly safe. If you do that, if you get rid of wardens inside an ancient city becomes the safest place in the game. Warden Disabler works by constantly activating a Shrieker. Oh, I thought you had to... I thought you could also, like, spawn enough wardens that you just have so many in one place that they can't spawn elsewhere, because there is a cap on wardens. I don't know. I find all that stuff, like, if you're a super techie person, cool, do it, go for it, have fun. I just find it's not something I'm ever going to do in my world. I find it so cheaty. A wild Sabo in chat? A Sabo in chat? Hi, Sabo, how you doing? Okay, we did it. Friends, look. One way to find out, spawn a bunch of wardens. You can use wardens to make a mob switch. You can also do that, too. Yeah, Blitzen, that probably is a title somebody used. Probably true. Look at that. Look at that. We've done it. We did it. Good job, chat. Did I forget any shulkers over here? You know what? That only took us an hour this time. Pretty impressive. Any spammers here today? Yeah, they do their thing. Hi, Nova. 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 Come here. Come here. Come here, girl. Yes, I know how you do it. Come here. How are you? How's your Friday? Did your mom go to get her nails done? Yeah. Hi, you can come up. Yeah, come on. Yeah, oh yeah, big stretchies. Big stretchies, yeah. Uh-huh, hi. No, I know. You want to lick my face. I would prefer if you did not. You want to come up? Up, up. Up, up. You want to come up? All the way. All the way. You can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, yo. You'll get hair all over me. If you start doing that to her, she responds. This is my doggo. This is Nova. She's 2 years old. She's 2 years old. Yeah, she's a 2-year-old doggo. She's a big Malamute. She's a 50-pound Malamute. Very compact. I know. Hey. Okay. Okay. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Oh, you got hair all over your face. Yeah, you got hair all over your face. Let me get that. You got hair everywhere. Yeah, good girl. Good shakies. Doggo is cute. Thank you. She has a star on her forehead. That's why her name's Nova. She's always had it since she was a little girl. When we got her as a puppy, she had it even big. It was even more pronounced. You probably have Shulker messes ever. Actually, I'm really good about bringing them back. Okay, we just had to say hi to Nova. Rob's, your dog was just like, excuse me, I am right here. Nova's like, my mom went somewhere. Do you know where my mom is? I've missed the building with fWhip vibes. Oh yeah, no, Nova wants to eat that thing so much. I feel like the building with fWhip vibes, it's something that like I really enjoyed back then because that was what I could do the best as a creator. And I've gotten to be so much more comfortable as a creator since then that I'm more me now than I was back then. Back then I was worried about being professional and really trying to grow an audience and all that blah 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 blah, that mess. And now I'm really just more of me, which is great. I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy I'm so much more comfortable here on YouTube now than I used to be. So okay, step one here, I think we need to make this deeper because it's only 1 block deep right now and it's kind of sad. Is it only 1 block deep all the way back here? It is. Let's get some dirt. She needs a pig plushie to chew on. We actually, Minecraft partnered with a dog toy brand a while back, so we did get some dog toys. We got an Enderman, we got a zombie head, and we got the zombie head. When the dogs tore it open, it had a rotten flesh squeaky toy in the middle of it, which was really cool. And we got a few axolotls that were fun, just kind of to have all those around the house, and the dogs ate them really quick. We had a family member's dog came over and just shredded one of the axolotls, and like we had 2 of them. We had a blue one and we had like a we had 2 of the colors. We had the blue and one other, and the family member came over with their dog just to hang out for the day, and their dog is an aggressive chewer, more so than ours, and they just absolutely shredded the toy. Nova was so sad. She's so protective around her toys, whereas Coda is the type of dog that when he gets a squeaky toy, his goal is to destroy the squeak. Like, he wants to find the squeak and end the squeak. Like, he doesn't care if it's gonna ruin the toy and he'll never play with it again. He wants to, the squeak needs to stop squeaking. No squeaker. Squeaker has to die. Whereas Nova like wants to preserve the toys and just keep them around for as long as she can. She has the zoomies. Doggo is Zumo. There's a zooming dog in my house. I apologize for any inconvenience it might cause Dakota, but he deserves it. Mystica Rain, thank you so much for the 2 months. And Devil's Fan Gaming, thanks so much for becoming a supporter. I really appreciate that. I think our doggos are like our kids, so technically are dead. Hey, yeah. Dog father all day. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, we're fine. Let's make this just a touch deeper, you know? No, no leaf. Leave me alone, you leaf.
Thanks for everything you make and do. You brought some light into a dark time and so much inspiration to boot. Thanks.
Hey, Steve, thank you so much for the dono. I'm happy to be here to help you out, my friend. Hope you're in a better spot now and keep on chugging along. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the dono, and thank you for the kind words. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You forgot to fill the hole? Yeah, I left it as a way to get down here so that I could fix things like this, because I knew the torches were going to break. We'll get it now. Okay, that already helps this area a lot because it was very needed. Exposing himself. What did I expose? I'm only a truther. I've never done a lie in my life. Just kidding. Great, now you have to triple dirt. Ah, dang it. Okay, I'm taking my elytra off. I hate elytra's mechanics underwater. Oh my god. Blah, 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 blah. It needs to be fixed. The fact that you can just hold W and randomly your elytra's like, we're swimming now. I'm like, no, we're not swimming. We're walking underwater. It's different. And the elytra's like, but we could be swimming now if we wanted to be. Vegetation underwater. Yeah, we'll grab some bone meal. I just want to get all the steps done first, you know? Do you not double dirt anymore? Yes and no. So theories on double dirting go back to when I was building terrain that was 100 blocks above the landscape. And the reason why I started to double dirt when doing that was because anytime I broke a block to move it around or change or whatever might be happening, it would cause so much lag inside of the world that if I didn't double dirt it, it was actually causing like a few seconds of lag because of all of the lighting updates that was happening. So double dirt came out of a need to stop lag. That is literally the reason why I started doing it. And then, so I kept up with that because it was the only way I could stop lag. If I ever wanted to do any foliage or anything like that on top where I needed to break the dirt or change the shape and drop it down or whatever it might be, there was so much lag coming through that if I wasn't putting the 2 layers of dirt down, that I couldn't do the project. And now I don't really do those big crazy terraforming because I like to work with the Minecraft landscape now because there's so much more variation to it that it's more fun than it was before. But if we ever do any big projects like that where we're working that crazy high in the sky, building a landscape over nothingness, I'll be double dirting again. But like when we're just doing stuff like down here where it's like a 3-block gap, the lighting update calculates in a millisecond, so it doesn't matter. Mallow, thank you so much for the donut. I really appreciate that. Thank you. River must be a little wider too. Yeah, we're gonna carve these cliffs back a little at the base. And then for the next step in here, let's grab this coal. I've started building with coal ore to do like some texturing between stone into some other things. That's been pretty fun, so let's grab that. Oh my gosh. If anybody likes platformer games and stuff actually kind of like this one, what is this game called again? I can't remember. But this game was fun. But I bought on the Switch Have a Nice Death. If anybody likes platformer games that are like honestly pretty funny, there's some good jokes in there. I am having a great time with it. It's been really fun. I'm really bad at it. I just beat the first boss after like 7 attempts, so like I'm really not that great, but I'm having fun, and that's what matters. Just raise the water level up to the top. No, because then I have to raise the whole river and change all the farmland, everything and stuff. Just not to make sense. Your most recent video for hardcore is insane. Your builds are freaking awesome. Hey Matthew, thank you so much, my dude. I'm glad you liked it. It was a fun one. I had a lot of fun doing that one. That was, I kind of said it. I actually cut out half of the clip because it was just really long. But that point where I was like, I'm doing this build project for me and not for YouTube, that was true. 100%, like, honestly. That was all because the whole project was I wanted to do build. I didn't care how the video did. I mean, I did, obviously, because I need to. But, like, I was like, I'm doing this project because I want to do it. I'll figure out how to market it to YouTube afterwards. And it worked out. It's working out really well. So I'm very happy with how the videos turned out. Everybody seemed to really love it. So, okay, we did stay up like halfway through a night, so we do have to be on creeper watch for a bit. But I do have my chest piece on, so we're okay. Will you make a fast universal tree farm soon? No, we were talking about it earlier if you want to rewind, but I don't automate the grind out of Minecraft. That's a big rule that I have for myself that I will always keep up with. I'm never building a cobble gen, and I'm never building a full auto tree farm. The only auto tree farms I will make is for mangrove and for nether trees, because they are so painful to gather that it makes me not want to use the blocks. But oak trees, spruce trees, acacia, whatever it is over there, those are easy. Those are fine. Spruce especially is... You grow some big spruce trees, you spend 15 minutes chopping them all down. 30 minutes later, maybe, if not even less, you got more than a shulker of spruce logs to work with, and you're set for a long time. On Rocky Ravines, we have parts called Koski here in Finland. They look awesome. I hope you have some pictures of them or reference. I will see what I can find. What is that? Koski. I'm getting people. I'm getting people with that name. Oh, is that like where the water like flows down over the rocks and everything? Yeah. We got that. We got those here. We got the big rocky vibes. Rapids? Oh, thank you. I was like, I don't know what this word means. Let's Google it. See what happens. Thank you. Help me. I appreciate that. Yeah, rapids would be fun where it kind of just like scales down a few blocks. We could do something like that. Like in here. That's a bit how I envisioned it, is like this section is more like a rapid. So we could build something like that in. Like that would be like doing something to here. And then we come down this way. Because rapids is basically where the water rapidly, it's in the name, it's great, I know, moves down an elevation and gets into another section. But usually that carves out a bunch of rocks because it's going through like a bigger section. So a lot of the time with rapids, you end up with these little like small water ponds. At least on the rivers that I've went to. So you have like water reaching around the back where it's just kind of more subtle and everything. And even sometimes it like kind of comes around the front. I haven't done any like extreme whitewater rafting. A second. Be nice to your brother. I thought somebody was at the door. No, it's just Nova barking at Coda, trying to get him to play. Be nice to your brother. He wants to snooze. Let him snoozle. It's only 11:30 a.m. He doesn't have to get up yet. Yeah, he hasn't gotten his mandatory 5-hour snoozle in the morning. Yeah, rapids, things. I've done a lot of fly fishing with my dad and stuff in the past, which was super fun. I haven't been in a few years. I actually haven't been since he passed. I need to get out and do that soon. I've been talking to my brother. My brother's been doing it a fair amount because he's been living in Montana for the last few years, so he's been able to easily get fly fishing spots because he walks out the door of his apartment and he's on a river where you can fly fish. Don't have that here quite as much. So one day I'll get back out. One day I want to get back into it. But we've definitely had a lot where we've been going down rivers and like went through little rapidy things like this. So I'm trying to, we can mimic some of that. That'd be kind of cool. Just throw some rocks out here. You want a new animal in the game? forever and always, I want them to add birds. Like just little like Tweety birds that fly around. They do absolutely nothing. Literally reskin. If they literally reskin the bat, the Minecraft bat, and made it just not stupid, because the AI on the bat is pretty stupid. They make that for birds and just give them like the desire to land on top of a tree. I'm down. Like I am so down. That would be a perfect mob to add to the game. I hate when trees do this, when they like latch onto each other and don't despawn. That should be enough. These oak leaves will break soon. That'll help clear up the area a little bit. Yeah. Ambience birdies. Even if they don't add birds, just add bird sounds. I want more life when I'm walking around my Minecraft world. That's really where I'm at. Like I've thought about downloading one of those packs, like where they just add more ambient sounds into your Minecraft world. I've thought about getting stuff like that, but then everyone that I look at, their version of ambient sounds is your footsteps now in the game very loud. By the way, those footsteps that you've been walking on as you've been moving, they're so much louder now, and that is ambience. I'm like, no, I don't need to listen to my feet echo every single time I move. I just want birds. Give me bird sounds. That's all I want. Yeah, crickets chirping, little bird sounds going on. That I want for me, though. I do worry it would make the gameplay look a little bit worse. So that's why I haven't quite installed them. Because I think it would be a little obtrusive into gameplay. But like for a stream, would be great. I know one person, Drath, who I used to watch their streams a lot, his live stream music would just be like birds and ambient noises and things like that. And I was like, oh, pretty cool. Deafening rumbling near waterfalls. Yeah. I think Minecraft could definitely do with like an ambient sound update. Like that would be a pretty cool update, but I don't think it'll ever happen. Oh, that's all the... Oh, I have grass. Okay. That'll all age back down into dirt. Why am I swimming? I don't want to be swimming. Yeah, it's turned to dirt. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, farm or end update, yeah. Could you imagine if they added blocks? You can kind of do it with music discs if you had custom ones, like what Pearl literally did on her Hermitcraft base. It's just adding a music disc that would allow you to have more ambience. Like it just, like adding a block into the game, like we have Spore Blossoms, where when you're nearby the block, say you're within like 50 blocks of sound bird block. So if you catch 9 birds, you put them into the crafting table, it gives you a block of burb, and then you use the block of burb and just put it in a tree somewhere, like we have the parrot tree, and then it turns into a burb tree, where all you hear is burbs. When you're near the tree, you just hear burbs. There are no burbs, but you have a block of burb in the burb tree, and it looks like a little burb nest. Brutal but efficient. Oh. I don't know if y'all can hear Nova, but she is howling right now. She's like, my mom is gone. My mom has left me for a while. I don't know what to do with her. I don't know what to do with my life. You think she lives a really sad life. Like, just so sad. But in reality, she is so spoiled. She's gone for literally forever. I'm never gonna see her ever again in my entire life. She'll be back in under an hour. It's fine. You can barely hear it. Yeah, she's downstairs, and I have huskies, so I have a mic that's very good for getting rid of noise in the background. So it's probably a little hard to hear her, and that is normally on purpose. New mob head mechanic is kind of like that. More mob heads vanilla. Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay, this step right here, I think has helped a lot with the ravine, which is cool. I think what we can focus on next is kind of shaping things out and just getting like a better vibe in here. I don't have my Elytron. I haven't landed up here in a long time. Isn't it all mob spawn? Yeah, it is all mob proof. Wow, what did I do? I'm smart. Never mind. We can't work in the ravine any longer. The ravine is currently off limits. We get a wife cameo anytime soon? She popped by earlier. She only said for a second. She's out getting her nails done right now. She has today off work, so she was going to spoil herself a little bit. I'll be right back again, chat. Sorry, I have to pee again. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Pleased to meet you.
Jessica, thank you so much for becoming a member. Cher really loves it. Cher loves the membership. I know. I really had to spoil y'all with Cher today. Just on full reality of, I filled this up this morning. I'm already halfway through drinking it. And then I also worked out this morning, so I drank my entire water bottle that I had while I was working out. And then I had a protein shake after that, of course, filled with water and everything like that to mix it all. And then now I've also had one of these. So I am very hydrated today. It's okay. Game is paused. Being a hydro homie. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Hydro homie and still in the Never Broken a Bone Club. That was one of the funniest subreddits. I love that. It's so dumb, but so funny at the same time. If you didn't know, there's an entire subreddit out there dedicated to people who you can only, honor system, but you're only supposed to join if you've never broken a bone. And if you have never broken a bone, it's all just people being like, sorry, I'm out of the club. I broke my wrist today. Your niece was streaming and had to go to the bathroom, and her Greyhound got in her chair 3 days ago. That's great. Yeah, if Nova came in and just jumped in the chair, that would be really funny. Does it kind of be broken others' bones, but not your own? I mean, no, it's your own. If you've never broken a bone, like, in your body, then you're fine. Okay, so I want to start working on a little tiny stream that's going to come through here. I don't know where it's going to end up. We're just going to, like, follow the curve as we go down. Sure, we can just fill this in. It can pool right here. His vibes. And where do we want to take it from here? I think the natural, like, lowest point would be here. Maybe we have it come behind the tree. Like right behind the tree. Need more ladder variants. That would be sweet. I would appreciate some more ladders. We'll just have it come like straight down here because that would be the easiest way. And then a little bit more at an angle. Because this is where we drop down into the ravine. But I don't want it to be like I don't want to be just like water falling. So this is where we can start actually doing some terraforming. Rope would be a cool addition. Yeah, probably. There's a lot of stuff that I'm like, yeah, I would love to have this in the game. But I'm also like, it would just, I don't know. I like the idea of like having more things that, like, I don't think we need rope when we have chain. Like, we have chains in the game already. Rope would just be a retexture. It would be cool to have like a brown chain, but I don't think it's super needed, you know? I think it's fine. Can we not talk about all the broken bones and things like that, chat? For those who recently broke bones, I'm very sorry about that. But also, there's a lot of people who can get a little whoa at the talking about broken bones and things, so don't want to scare people away, you know? I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, if chains could rust, or even if we had like the ability to get like a copper. Like a copper chain or something could be kind of fun to have.
Hey, for real. I have binging all your videos recently and finally caught up on your hardcore playthrough. One question, are you ever gonna fix your turtle farm? I feel bad for them, haha.
I was like, what turtle farm? Oh, that turtle farm. Yeah, I really need to figure out something to do with it. That's really not a good place for turtles, but I also just can't be bothered to move them. So the current fix that I have in mind for turtle farm is get a bunch of eggs and say goodbye turtles and move the eggs somewhere else to the coast to where it makes more sense to have turtles. You know, that's kind of the current fix for the turtle farm I have in mind. So probably not the answer you wanted to hear, but that's what I've been thinking. But Draven, thank you so very much for the donut, my dude. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy all the videos. They hatch only at night, though? Yeah. I am well aware of that one. Let's put the chest piece on. Just be extra safe. Seeing as I'm probably gonna forget about nighttime. So we do something like that. Time to dig a river. Definitely not planting a field. Oh my gosh, I had to tell you all this. So for those who've been in the streams for a while, you know that I was giving somebody a hard time last week because I found a hardcore YouTuber that literally copied my playlists, like exactly, like to the point where I'm like, you just literally went on Epidemic Sounds and were like searching for hours to find the songs that I use, because they are not on page 1. I can tell you that much. I took a long time to find it. And somebody, a little channel that is like 80k subs, something like that, that is one of those hardcore Minecraft clones out there. This was my moment of being like, man, I have made it. Somebody copied the field music while planting a field. They literally verbatim stole my bit. It's like, wow, it is possible. So if that person is in chat right now, because they're obviously a viewer, if you want to grow your own YouTube channel, don't copy others. Otherwise, you're only going to have a small portion of my viewers ever. You got to do your own thing, homie. Proud of you, little one. Mom, Dad, I've made it. If we do something like this, this could kind of work as like a way to... Oh, I think Sid's back. Okay, that should work. And then... Actually, I kind of like this being a little bit of dirt right here. I think that's kind of cool. Okay. Why do this with the headphones and totally humming along to the music? My family see me like push music. I'll take those. The whole family's on. That's called viewer retention right there, my friends. Viewer retention. Get the whole family hooked. That's how you get the true YouTube stonks. It is still crazy for me to think that, like, I'm no longer the one who's like looking at trends that are going on in the hardcore Minecraft scene. Like, I'm now one of the people who's setting them. And that's a cool feeling. It's a really cool feeling to be on the other side of it for once. Like, I've had some trending videos in the past that people have definitely like taken and copied and done other stuff. Like my How to Build a City series back in the day was like where I gained a lot of viewers. And I grew like crazy in subscribers. The first ever viral video I had. So like there's that for sure. But then being now with like every video I post, a lot of people are like, I'm stopping what I'm doing now and I'm doing that. It's really cool. Is it Friday for you? Yeah. It's flipping Friday, my dude. Actually, that cup is empty. That's also empty. You can get these out of the way. Nope, it's empty. Taking inspiration is fine, but others basically just copy and paste it. Yeah, I know. Believe me, I could talk for hours about how stupid it is that people just copy things on YouTube all the time, but it's not worth the effort. Let's get another bucket so we can have 2 buckets. Because 2 buckets of water is definitely going to be better than 1 bucket of water. But you know, 1 bucket in the hand is better than 2 buckets in the ocean. So, it's fine. Let's break this up here so that we can have like a little bit more variety in how the water cascades. That should be good. How long are you streaming for? I have a hard cutoff in an hour, but we'll probably go like another 40 minutes. I want to finish this little decoration bit, to be honest. Oh. Is this? Yeah, I knew it. I was like, that's powdered snow. It is. Wow. Hate you, hate you, hate you, hate you. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're gonna go up to here. Let's see where it goes. Okay, we need another right here. Yes. 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 Okay, we need another right there. That's fine. That's fine. We can do that. We can make that happen. All the way. Yes. Oh, it's perfect. Look at that. Cascading all the way down. Perfect execution, as always. This is how you know you're a professional. Look at that. Woo! Empire stream next. We stream Empires on Wednesdays. Next stream is going to be MCC tomorrow. Thought of building a land bridge. We can make a land bridge. Shan, thank you so much for the 14 months at tier 2. I really appreciate that. How's it going? Haven't got a stream in like 2 months. Hey, no worries at all. Good to have you back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's going good. We're doing a little terraforming today. Kind of, there's the episode 3 castle. We're working on this little river valley. Just messing around, having a good old time. Good to see you though. Welcome back in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How long does it take to film the video? I try and put the day counts as like I hit the 100 days or whatever, or every 100 days or whatever. I try and give a shout out for that. So like, last hardcore video I started working on this Monday. I got back from vacation and I was working on it all the way through the week. So it took probably, I think that was like 60 hours. 50 to 60 hours probably. Of like, between, like, there's the time spent in game doing it, and then there's also the time of planning the builds and everything. So I think between all of that, I was, last episode, actually, I don't even do the editing anymore, so I can't even count that. So before sending it off to my editor to get that all done, yeah, it was, I think probably all in all, including editing and everything, the video is probably close to 80 hours. Something like that, I would be my guess. We can add these little like extra erosion channels. We don't need rivers coming down them, but as like a way for, if there was runoff, it can kind of come through. If we come up here, you just see it gives so much more depth. Instead of that flat line that we had beforehand, like we have, this is what it was before, and now we have this. Granted, there is a river coming down here, so it's big thumbs up. Pretty cool. How'd you find / meet your editor? I got introduced to him through a family member who's also a content creator. That I don't record much stuff with them because they do mostly variety content and things like that. So, and also they use their real name, so I don't want to do that and people find out my full real name. But we were, sorry, blanket got stuck under a chair wheel. We were at a I think it was like a Thanksgiving or Christmas family dinner, and we were chatting, just YouTube, Twitch, streaming, all that stuff. And he was like, hey man, I started working with this guy. He's absolutely amazing. Lives in the Seattle area. He's super cool. He's like, he's been doing all my editing and everything. And he's like, you should check him out. He's looking to bring on more people onto his team. And I was just like, I don't know. I'm not really looking into getting an editor right now. Like, I really like doing my own stuff. I like having the control of doing my own thing. And he was like, I don't know. It saves you a lot of time. You should look into it. And I was like, okay, I'll think about it. And then I think it was like 8 months later, I was talking to Catherine, and Catherine was like, so I just signed with Marcos. And I was just like, ah, man, I've been meaning to message him. And she was just like, he's great. You should reach out to him. And so I messaged him back, and I was like, hey, like, if you're interested. And he was like, sorry, man, I've signed so many people. My schedule is full. And I was like, that goes for me to put everything on the back burner. And like, I should have reached out sooner. Oopsies. And then he pinged me again like a month later. He's like, hey, if you're still interested, I have some free time in my schedule again. He's like, I'm actually looking at add more clients. And I was just like, yes, let's do it right now. And that's how I got him. Your name's not fWhip? No, of course not. No. Could you imagine me having the name fWhip? How dumb. Who would think of that name? Yeah, there's your fun fact for the day. fWhip has a family member that is also a streamer, but not a Minecraft streamer, so, you know. Gotta name my kid fWhip now. Hey, you know, that's your loss. Yeah, full government name is fWhip. Yeah, I just added it together. Thought it'd be cooler. I know I don't want to go overboard cutting out all these sections, but I do want like a few of them in here. I just want to messed up. Yeah, the bottom is in source blocks. That's okay though. Dramatic sigh. Gasp. Dramatic gasp. Get the people's attention. Dramatic. Do that. That works. I don't like this though. It's kind of dumb. We'll do that. That's okay. The latest video you edited? What was the latest video you edited by yourself? I do the second channel videos by myself. Main channel wise, something last summer. I'm very connected on the editing side. Like I really like being involved in making the final product. So all of the editing and things, I'm there along every step of the way with like notes on kind of the vibe that I want it to be, where I want to take it. But then I also recognize that I can't think of every idea myself. So I also like to give my editor room to breathe and do his thing. Like I know what my brand identity is, what I want it to be, and I know the vibe and the idea that I want to get across when I'm uploading a video, but that doesn't mean that there aren't extra things that could be done to make it even better. So I like to leave a lot of room for other things to come in. Yeah, Sausages is Mythical J Sausage. Yeah, that's his full name. He's been telling you all that forever. Clay and sand patches. Honestly, I really hate the look of clay and sand patches when you do like the blobby thing. But if you do it as like erosion, so like a little bit like right, if we were to push this back, you could do a little bit there where the outside, like the sediment deposits would be pushed there. You could have a little in here before it comes around the bend. But if you just do like random patches underground, kind of like what you get in Minecraft rivers and things, I think it looks so bad. The J is silent. Yeah. It was it took some convincing when we sent him a wedding invite for me to tell Sid, hey, we need to invite my friend Mythical J Sausage. And she was like, I'm not sending a wedding invite to somebody named Sausage. I was like, but we have to. We have to send one to Sausage. Okay. Have an andesite for weathering? Yeah. No, I've been loving doing all the texturing and things. I've been like adding into like the city walls and everything like that recently. In the roadways and just kind of adding patches as if like in here we have the random patches like mud and dripstone and stuff. I think I've been having a lot of fun with different texturing ideas. Instead of using texture to create noise, I've started using texture to create shape and create like depth. And I've been really loving how that's been turning out. We can ignore that. We can absolutely ignore that happened, that we hit nothing. Clean flight out of there. Just died in my 140-day hardcore world. Really had some really cool builds. I'm sad. Hey, run it back. Do them again. Do them better. Create your entire world out of spite to destroy whatever killed you. You died by a creeper. Your first project in the new world, mega omega super absurd creeper farm that decimates 300,000 creepers per hour and dispenses their gunpowder into the lava. You're welcome. Not even to get gunpowder, straight into lava. Just purely out of spite for a creeper killing you. If a creeper got you, I don't know what got you. Died from fall damage. Then you have to remove the world. If there's no world, you can't die from fall damage. If you're just on bedrock, you're fine. Ah, dang it. I thought I had my elytra. It's a good thing I fell into water and didn't die to fall damage. Who would do that? Noob. Kidding. I'm sorry. That sucks you lost your world. Super flat hardcore? Yeah, exactly. No, actually about all the stuff Mog Swamp complains about not being able to get in super flat. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to play super flat. I thought a super flat hardcore like mini series could be fun just when it was pretty trendy a while back. But then the more I see like all the blocks that you can't get access to in super flat, I'm just like, nah. Skyblock's already enough of a grind that I'm kind of like, I feel like all I do in Skyblock already is trade with villagers. So if I were to like add that also just in a super flat, I don't know. The only thing you don't have to worry about is dirt, but otherwise everything else stays the same. Imagine all the terraforming. I can make a mountain out of nothing. You don't even have a molehill to start with. We just have nothing. And it will be really interesting to see if Minecraft actually says, like, you know what, super flat, like, we want that to be a valid game mode outside of testing and designing builds. Because I think Minecraft's idea on super flat right now is like, yeah, you can do it, but like, we put it there for people to have a creative sandbox where they can just design things, not for like survival gameplay. So I don't think they really care too much about it. Like, they don't do much editing into like what, super flat? Why am I blanking on the word? Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see if Mojang actually comes around and is like, you know what, we've actually seen that a lot of people like to play super flat survival, so here's an update to it to make it easier. Like, Just adding stuff to the Wandering Trader could honestly make super flat so much more obtainable. Like if two tall flowers on the Wandering Trader or just other stuff like that, you can get so much more out of it. What type of content would you make if it would not be Minecraft? Honestly, I don't think I would be a content creator. I don't know. Like, people have asked me that in the past, and I actually don't have an answer. For once, I don't have words to say, and it's surprising. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like I love city builder games. Honestly, I would say though, if I could be a content creator and it didn't matter what game I'm playing and I could like get the same views or whatever I get now, I would probably just like do some crazy grindy game that I could just sink hours into easily and still be doing things that matter, like probably some MMO. My game of choice, if not Minecraft, I typically go for MMO or like single player story games. I more so on the single player story games recently because so many MMO communities are just so dang toxic. Oh my gosh. There's just some dudes need to get outside more and realize that there's real people behind the screen when they're talking to them. So I've kind of stopped playing a lot of MMOs. Like I'll probably play Diablo 4 when it launches. That looks really fun. But outside of that, I'm kind of done with random online gaming community because people are so rude. So I don't know. It's one of those things. Like if there was a game that actually like took moderation seriously and like actually, you know, took the time to dedicate a team of people to moderating instead of using like AIs to auto cleanse tickets or auto ban or report people if they get reported so many times in an hour or whatever, because all that does is allow the trolls who are out there to make people mad. Like then they can ban people because they buy 30 accounts with their friends, and then with their friends they're like, you know what, this guy said we were rude to him, let's mass report him and we'll get him banned. And it's like, no, stop. People still doing that crap? Yeah. I used to play World of Warcraft a lot when Dragonflight first launched, and I'm pretty good at it. Like I'm definitely at a point where I can compete in the upper level of players and good enough to manage and maintain and all that stuff and clear like the top content. It's totally fine. Like I know what I'm doing. And the amount of people that would just start coming in and being like, that we would start like a dungeon or something, which Mythic Plus is like all about getting it done in a certain time. And when you get into the upper echelons, like levels of it, if your group all dies once, like you're not going to time it anymore just because the timers are so close. That's just not going to happen. And you get these people that come in, they mess up, and then they just start screaming about how it's everybody else's fault, and then they leave. And it's like, all right, I wasted how much of my life for this person to have a little hissy fit when they messed up, instead of being like, hey, sorry guys, I messed up over here. That's my bad. Do we want to continue or do we want to stop? And then they just rant about something that isn't relevant at all. So I've kind of stopped playing it. WoW was my last MMO I played, and I don't really plan to go back to any. Have you ever played Genshin? I never have, no. I think I missed the train on that one. Don't touch the Genshin fan base. Oh yeah, I've seen some of their communications. How do you get your style of building, or is it your inspiration? I mean, I've been playing Minecraft for like 10-12 years. 10 years, 12 years. I don't know how long has Minecraft been out. I've been playing Minecraft for a very, very long time, and I love building medieval fantasy things. So I've figured out a way to bring And so I just built medieval fantasy stuff for the entire time. I absolutely love it. I don't have any plans to... I have tried doing other stuff like cyberpunky things in the past, and I just didn't get the same enjoyment out of it. So I'm very happy sticking with my little medieval fantasy realm and going with build styles in there. I love it. It's so much fun. You remember the first thing you built was? I mean, probably pretty classic for most people. I built a giant cobblestone castle with a moat of lava around it. I played on a server with some buddies, and we had a little like war between us, just all friendly stuff and everything like that. And one of the guys, he loved to, whenever we were offline, jump into our base and steal resources and just like mess around that he had them. So I started leaving traps for him, and it eventually turned into castle walls going all the way around with cobblestone, and then the floor was made out of obsidian so that you couldn't mine up through it. Because it took forever, and then he eventually would start mining through obsidian, so I would do a layer of obsidian and then lava above it, so he couldn't even tunnel into the base. And that was my first Minecraft base I ever made. You should play Smash Bros. Nah. I definitely missed the train on Smash Bros. My experience with Smash Bros was I never played it as a kid, so I didn't start playing it when I was young. But my experience with Smash Bros was friends coming up saying, "Hey, you want to play Smash?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, sure, I could play Smash Bros for a bit." They're like, "Cool." Little did I know, they spend 6 hours a day training against CPUs to become the best Smash Bros player ever, because they want to absolutely destroy everybody. And so then they're like, "Oh, I'll go easy on you so you can figure it out and learn and blah 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 blah." And then you get 20 minutes in, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh no, I'm bored. Okay, should we fight now? Are you feeling ready?" And then it just turns into 20 minutes of me getting destroyed because I don't know all the combos or how to play the game because I've never played it. And since then, I never really play Smash. It's like you start playing Smash Bros, and then the Smash community is always just like, there's like almost like a hazing ritual that has to happen. If you want to start playing Smash and like really get into it, you have to buy it yourself and play solo, because if you play with anybody who actually plays the game, they'll be like, "Okay, so here's the combo, you do this, this, and this," and they're like, "You're good, right?" You're like, sure, I think so." And then they're like, "Okay, let's fight," and then you just is 30 minutes of you getting your butt kicked. And then they're like, "Are you having fun? Do you want to play again sometime?" And you're like, "Yeah, this is great. I had so much fun. Yeah, I just died constantly. Yeah, Smash Bros is either you've played every single Smash Bros the entire time, or you never play Smash Bros. That is the Smash community. And I am forever in the not playing Smash Bros side. A lot of my fraternity brothers in college were super into it, so they'd be like, "Let's all go play Smash," and there'd just be lines of like, if you got knocked out and you lost the round, you'd pass your controller to somebody else, and then like you'd go to the back of the line at the queue of who gets to play next, and it would just be like they were going hard. I'm like, this is not for me. They'd all be like, "But you're a gamer, like you know how to play games, like you should be fine, you'll pick it up quick." And I'm like, "No, not my vibe. Sorry guys." What happened to your tree? It's up there. You can see it. Right there. I need to get some more stone to bring that back. Everyone I know that played thought they were the best Smash player ever. Yeah. Single player games. Yeah, I'm still playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey right now. That's been really fun. So I'm definitely planning to finish through that one. I'm really hoping Minecraft Legends is good. I'm really looking forward to Minecraft Legends. So when that releases, I'm planning to stream the first day of it. We're going to stream it here on YouTube for release day. And I'm going to try and get some friends together and we can do some matches just like within the friend group of all streamers. Because I think that could be a fun day. And then I know Jem is streaming it for sure. I think Jimmy is also streaming it. And I think Scott said he's interested. Lizzie and Joel are not around. They had something else going on. But it should be, I think Sausage will join in. Catherine will probably play. So we'll get a whole crew. I might try and get Grian in because I know he likes strategy games. So if he's around, I'll see if we can get him to play. But I think that would be really fun. That should be a good day. And then I hope it's like a game where I actually want to keep jumping back into it, because man, I would love to have a new strategy game to play. I've also been looking at Fabledom, which actually, when does that release? It releases really soon. Steam. I have to know. Fabledom. Release date April 13th. Yeah. So that's out soon. I kind of want to stream that one too, if I can find time to bring up the Twitch stream probably for that, because I keep only Minecraft type things here. Will you play Assassin's Creed Mirage? Depends what else is going on. I've been really enjoying Odyssey. I'm gonna wait for the reviews to come out, because I heard Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the latest one before Mirage, was not good. So that's why I bought Odyssey instead. I'm not like a super Assassin's Creed fan. Like I'm picking up because I wanted a game to play. And I've been really enjoying it. So I'm considering getting the next ones, but I'm gonna wait for some reviews to come out first. More than the YouTuber clickbait, this game is terrible reviews, because those are getting really old. Nobody wants to see those anymore. Valo is okay, but it's very long. Yeah, everybody that I've talked to just said it just didn't hit the mark. It's just like too different. Like it's just not, it's not fun. So I know even some people criticize Odyssey for being too different from an Assassin's Creed game, but I'm having a great time with it. Odyssey's been really fun. I feel like I'm almost like doing too many things in it though, where I'm just like, I just want to be able to sit down and work through the main story mission, but I keep getting distracted by these other things that are going on in the world, and I want to do them too, but I'm just like, God, just do the story. Have you played Skyrim? Yeah, I've quite a few hours logged in that one. I haven't played Skyrim for a few years. I'm not one of those like religious Skyrim players that goes back and constantly starts new characters, but I did have a fun time playing it. It was a good game. To work. We just got this side left. Love the cherry blossom trees. Yeah, I cannot wait. 120 is going to be a great update. I can feel it now. I don't have any more news than you all have at this point in time, but man, I am excited for 1.20. I'm still on the train of it's going to be the best Minecraft update they've released. There are so many things to do within it. Oh my gosh, it is going to be, there's just so much to do. And then if you don't want to do any of them, you don't have to do anything. Like there's nothing new that's being added that's like so game breaking you have to get it. Like everything is just purely if you want. And I think that is so perfect for a game like Minecraft. What better update is a sandbox that, for a sandbox game that gives you just like 30 to 40 new things to do in the game, but none of them are essential. Dragon Egg, I played Inquisition a long time ago, but it is there. Yeah, true. I would have loved like 60 different variants of the sniffer. Like that'd be pretty cool. Like if I could have a rainbow sniffer, that'd be pretty sweet. All right, we need to go drop this stuff off again. I'm trying to get all this dirt. I'm gonna need them cherry trees. True, but personal choice instead of actual choice. Like when they added the Nether update and Netherite armor became a necessity because it made you so much stronger and you're able to do more things, mine faster, blah, 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 blah. Like Netherite became pretty essential to get early on, but like armor trims is a brand new thing for armor that is really cool, but there's absolutely no reason to actually go get it unless you want it. Like if you want to make your character unique, you can, that's great, that's fantastic, but it's not needed. Just name Sniffer Jeb. If that worked, that'd be so funny. I think that only works on sheep though, doesn't it? Ow. That'd be better. What time is MCC? 23 hours and 30 minutes from now. Well, 32 minutes. I'll be live in like 23 hours from now. Basically this time tomorrow. You think sniffer nostrils were eyes when you first saw them? I don't really know. I thought that was a nose. Now the smirk on the camel though, that was, I didn't think it was a smile. I thought it was just like him going, It's like, I am the camel. Hello. We'll just leave that, that's fine. This corner's a little harsh. Yeah, that's fine. I can't be bothered to bring in slabs and things right now. I'm lazy. But overall, from where we were at earlier today, this is pretty good. Where we started today to where we're at now, I'm a big fan of this, actually. Ooh, I didn't realize I put just this one grass block there, but I kind of love. 23 and I can't code. Don't worry, I'm 28 and I can't code. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wait, that looks so much more open now. Look at that. Wow. Oh, I'm so happy we did this today. That was actually a huge change. Very nice. Still got more work to do. Like, we could bone meal everything in there. Let's grab some bone meal and just do a quick once over on it. How do you pause the game? F3 escape on Java Edition. Ow. Yeah, even from over here, like I definitely want to texture that stone eventually. We just don't have time today. Yeah. A little bit like this, but like remove some in the middle. That could be cool. This I don't want to do because it'll make it all water sources and not cool. But down here, this could be good to have it. We'll just leave it. It can be vibing. It's fine. I love the too tall seagrass, how it like sticks through the top, like right there. Those little dry pixels on it. Ugh, it's so good. Cattails would be cool. I would love if they had something like that. Honestly, if they just had a way to get your own small drip leaf without needing to farm it. I never want to go to Lush Caves and get small drip leaf, but I want to use small drip leaf everywhere. And I will cry about it, dang it. Bird gaming, stop. Don't ask for people to give you a free Minecraft account. We don't like that here. I know it made the water a lot bigger in here, but that's fine. What GPU do you have? I have a 3080 right now. Oh, I'm getting a 4090 soon. I'm so excited. I'm getting a new PC soon. I should have the new PC in like another week or two, I think. I haven't heard from the guys when they're getting the build finished. I know they have the parts in though. I'm excited for that. But honestly, you don't need that crazy of a GPU for Minecraft. Unless you want to run crazy shaders or anything like that, you don't need a supercomputer for Minecraft. That is the best part about Minecraft. You're gonna get that boat? Nah, it lives there now. Somebody went down the rapids and fell off and lost their boat. But you don't need a supercomputer for Minecraft. If you're upgrading your computer for Minecraft, the only reason I ever do mine is because I'm recording. Recording software and everything like that is the whole reason that I upgrade my computer, is because like it's my job to make Minecraft videos and things like that. So I need to have clean looking footage and blah blah blah. So I need to get new parts to make it look better. But like, you don't need anything crazy. I think Gem is still on like I think she has a 1000 series graphics card. I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but like, you don't need a supercomputer. Like a 3080 and definitely a 4090, very overkill. Very overkill for a computer. Like that, the level of computer I'm getting on this next one, not needed at all. But the reason I'm getting it is so I can start streaming in 1080p on YouTube. Because I could on my current computer until my motherboard pooped out. So hopefully now it means that I can stream in 1080p again. If not, this year, I think I'm gonna invest in a streaming PC. So we can have I'll have one PC that plays the Minecraft, and we'll have one PC that does the stream. Because I am tired of not having really, really clean footage. I'm at the point where I should be making the investment. You have a 3090 Super? Yeah, nice. You run Java on a gaming laptop? That is literally zero information. The term gaming laptop does not mean your laptop is good. It means nothing. All it means is whoever you bought it from added another $200 to the price tag and called it gaming. There are no computer parts that are for gaming or versus regular stuff. It's all just the computer part themselves and if it can run the game that you're doing. So no, hearing, can my gaming laptop do this? There's literally no information I can get out of that. Look at the specs that you have. Every single video game that's out there also has a spec sheet of, we recommend these specs to your computer. Comparisons. You just got to look at what is yours versus what is over there. And if your models are newer, you're in the good. You're in the clear. If your models are older, it might be a little spicy. My laptop has RTX. There you go. I'll be honest though, Minecraft RTX, I think it looks so bad. Like, oh my gosh, it looks bad. And I can say that because they never reached out to me to do a brand deal, so it's fine. So I'm not under any requirement to say it looks good, but I think the lighting in that, I think it looks so terrible. Compared to like what we get out of like fantasy shaders and things like that, like I think the fantasy looks so much better. Like the shaders that I use and BSL and all those things, they look so much better. They are built to be artistic, and they're built to be stylized, and they're built to enhance the game instead of prove that we can make Minecraft look realistic with lighting. Like the theory behind RTX, cool, looks great, fantastic. Actuality of like it being in the game, I would hate playing with it. I would not. In its current rendition, like I really need to be like, they would really have to sell me on like, they would need a whole new version of just new stuff to make it just, right now I think it looks so bad. Also, I don't think it's gonna be supported any longer, so that's fun. On the bug tracker for Bedrock Edition, there's they marked all of the RTX bugs for the new models and things like that as won't fix. So I'm like, all right, Bedrock had their shaders for a while, but NVIDIA's like, nah, we're moving on to future projects. We already sold that one. Sorry. I mean, like, I could run pretty much any shader I want in this game. I just prefer to have a large render distance so I can see more in the world. So I know some people, like Shelby, I think plays on 8-chunk render distance because she likes the Minecraft fog being nearby. Whereas for me, I'm like, no, I like to be able to see everything. I had a hanging tree drooping over into the water. Yeah, if we had time, we could. I'm out of time to stream though. I gotta end soon. Speaking of shaders though. Woo. Like this stylized look here, to me, so much better than anything you get out of, like, if you were on RTX, this would all be like whitewashed and just, you lose so much detail because they're so worried about like getting the sun rays in there. If we come back over here now, kind of, because the valley I mostly view from this side. That, it's not a massive change, but I think it's a very well needed change. What we did today, granted it took the whole hour, it took an hour and a half almost to do all that, but that was really worth it. I think that project today was really, really important to do. I do want to finish because not looking at just the starting now stream, like that scene right there that we have is kind of inspired off of this valley. So I want to add in like the buildings that we have in there to be like here. So I want to put like a water mill right there. We'll put a few farmhouses over here. I don't think the windmill's going to make it in just because it's too crammed. Like, sure, a lot of wind would be coming up and down here, but I don't think we need it. So we do a few farmhouses here. We'll do maybe the watermill right there, maybe a little bridge over to be able to get to it. But then also a bridge, and then like a pathway coming down from here down into the area, a pathway from there up into the area. I think this might be like the new stream project for a little while. Just get this area looking really cool. Because like this, wide open, that could definitely use some love. Like I could honestly be a little smaller than the last video we did, but because all of that way bigger, but like transforming this whole area here, I think can be good. I don't want to just be buildings and things everywhere. I want to let Minecraft nature be Minecraft nature. So like I want to keep the forest coming through here and the trees in there, but I think we could do like a few little things because being this close to the city, there's going to be a lot of farmsteads and stuff throughout. So as we get farther away, it's going to be less and less buildings and less things moving around. But as we're closer to the city, because this is technically a city gate through the quarry into there, like it makes sense for there to be a few more buildings out. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That's kind of a plan that I got going forwards. But my friends, that's all I got time for today. I got to get out of here. We got some people coming by the house here very, very soon to do some stuff. So I need to be off streaming. Be ready for all that. So thank you all so very much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are absolutely amazing. Reminder, MCC stream tomorrow, 23 hours and 19 minutes from now. We'll be streaming right here on the YouTubes if you want to watch. I'm teaming up with Smallish Beans, Gemini Tay, and Major, good old Scott. So hope y'all are going to be there. We got an Empire Screw coming in, but thank y'all so very much for being here today. With that, my friends, we got to get a bop. There we go. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Peace out and goodbye. I missed it, Billy. Thank you so much for becoming a member for 3 months. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have no idea what the next hardcore video is, but if you're still here, thank you so much for becoming a member. I'm really sorry I missed that one. Thank you so very much. Okay, bye.